Hello. Hi. Welcome back again to this series where we are covering the easy to intermediate level of questions in SQL. Today we have this question from Leetcode where we need to find the total number of customers or the customer IDs from the customer table who bought all the products from the who bought all the products which are mentioned in the product table. So let us see the input structure. So in input, we will have two tables. One is the customer table, which will have two rows. One is the customer ID, and the second one is the product key. Customer ID is the unique ID or a identifier for a customer, and the product key is the unique identifier for a product. We also have a separate product table where all the unique products are mentioned. So we see in the product table we have two rows. One is product key is 5 and the second product key is 6, which means we have two products, 5 and 6. Let us see the customer table now. So in the customer table, we see that customer 1 bought 5 and again customer 1 bought 6 also. Similarly, customer 2 bought only 6 and customer 3 bought both the products 5 and 6. Now, the output required is from us is that we need to find all the customer IDs from the customer table who bought both the products, that is 5 and 6. So we see that customer ID 1 and customer ID 3, these two IDs bought both the products which are 5 and 6. Hence, the output is 1 and 3, which is customer ID 1 and customer ID 3. Now, let us see the intuition, how we will identify that, how to approach this problem. First, let us see the product table. In the product table, we see we find only the unique products mentioned. So the total count of the unique products must be equal to the count of the unique products bought by individual customer IDs. Let us see this once again. Total number of unique products or the count of the unique products should be equal to the count of unique products bought by a customer. So, first in this query, we have found out what is the total number of unique products in the product table. And I have written this subquery, select count product key. So, we will count this column product key from the product table. Now the output for this will be 2. Let us check this. I'll comment the other rows and I'll run this. So once I run this, I see the output is 2 because we have two unique products here. Now let us see the first part where we need to find the count of the unique products bought by a customer. Now, how to find the unique products bought by a customer? Our first intuition is that we need to group the customers by their customer ID. So, we have grouped the customer by the customer ID. Now, all the customers have been grouped. For example, customer ID 1 has been grouped. And now I need to find the count of the product key. And not just count, we need to count it uniquely. Hence, I have written this line count distinct product key. So, first we have grouped the table by the customer ID and then we have found out the count of the distinct product key. Now, if we see the complete query, it says select customer ID, which is this, from the customer table, which is this, grouped by customer ID so that all the customers are grouped together, unique customers are grouped together, and having count of distinct product key, having count of this distinct product keys equal to the count of the total product key from the product table. So the total count is 2, and the count of unique products bought by a customer is also, for example, 1 is also 2. For customer ID 1, the total number of unique products bought is 2. Hence, if these two are equal, it means customer ID 1 has bought all the products from the product table. Now, let us run this query and see if it is running properly. Yes, it ran properly and all the test cases has been accepted. I'll also show you the output by running this test case. And so for this particular test case, there was no unique, there was no customer who has bought both the products. For example, for customer ID 1, he has bought 5 and again he has bought 5. For 3 also, he has bought 5. Now, let me alter this test case. I'll put this as 6 and for 3 as well, I'll put it as 6. Now I'll run this test case. And now when I run this test case, I see the output as 1 and 3 because these two are the customers who have bought both the products. Hence, this is how you solve a problem in SQL, and this comes only and only by practicing. So the more you practice, the better you get at solving these type of questions. Thanks again for watching this video. See you in the next video.